Have you guys ever wanted to watch anime with me? Well, now you guys can. We watch all type of anime and we do it on a nightly basis. All you guys have to do is follow me on Twitch and click the link in the description to join the Discord. With that out of the way, let's get into the intro. I'm starting to think that we shouldn't power scale outside of a universe. What do I mean by that? Well, okay, if you guys want to do a matchup that we probably would never see, like Broly versus Jiren, Itachi versus Madara, Prime Deku versus Prime All Might, that's cool. I think you guys should go all for it because they're within the same universe. But now I don't think that we should do it outside of a universe, that is. And I'm not trying to tell you guys to stop doing it. If you guys want to do it, that's all for you guys, right? Have fun. But I don't want to be in, I see on TikTok people talking about, oh, Luffy beats Naruto because he has this type of durability compared to this type of durability. He negates this. He's faster because he can do push-ups and sit-ups faster, and then he can circle around. Ain't nobody got time to be calculating all that stuff. I don't know how you guys do it. You guys need to go kiss a girl or something. And I just want to say this, there is going to be a video I'll eventually post. It's going to be talking about Gojo and Goku. Who do I think would win in that matchup? And I want you guys to hear me out. I don't know when I'm going to post it, but I will. And I don't want you guys to go, oh, well, he's contradicting himself. He posted a video and he said he wasn't going to power scale anymore. Like, relax, all right? But I just don't think we should anymore. And I'll explain as the video goes along. But if you guys enjoy regular anime content, then make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. But with that out of the way, my name is Potential Unleashed, and here is why I think we should no longer power scale outside of a certain universe. So to start out, we're talking about different universe of strength. What do I mean by that? Well, how do we know? I know that in the Dragon Ball universe, Goku and Vegeta and all of them, they have multi-universal power, right? We've seen them shatter dimensions, we've seen them clash and it affect the universe or whatever. But how do we truly know if that is the strongest universe? What do I mean by that? Well, let's just say if Goku were to go into the One Piece universe, I'm going to use that as an example because the One Piece planet, even though it has Alabasta is the embodiment of Egypt and Wano's embodiment of Japan, is not truly Earth, right? So if they were to go there, how do we know that Goku is strong enough to break dimensions and stuff in that universe? How do we know that Goku's universe and the Dragon Ball universe isn't the weakest of the universe, if you know what I mean? So like if we were to go into My Hero, how do we know just because Goku in his universe can break dimensions and stuff, how do we know he can do that in that universe? And I feel like we don't. And I feel like we have to take that into consideration. Now you guys are gonna be like, oh, that argument is so stupid. I don't know why you're thinking that Goku, he has the physical strength to do so. Well, I'm just saying, take it with consideration, right? Don't be biased and be all like, oh, well, this guy has no clue what he's talking about, right? Just truly think about it. Like, maybe alchemy, right? They go to Full Metal's universe. Well, let me not use that actually. Full Metal, he ain't beating nobody, but, if we were to go to the Hidden Leaf Village, how do we know if Goku is as strong in that universe, And this is where I'm going to use comic books as an example when we look at it, right? The debate that's been going on for a long time has been Quicksilver versus the Flash. Which one of the two are faster? And the answer to that is the Flash. And I put quotation around that because the reason why he's considered faster is because he has access to the Speed Force. Now, I'm not going to go too into detail about what the Speed Force is. You can look it up for yourself. But the Speed Force only exists in the DC universe. So if they were to race in the Marvel universe, well, he wouldn't have access to the Speed Force anymore. So how do we know that that Quicksilver wouldn't be faster than him because in that universe? You know what I mean? This has reference to anime because, like I said, how do we know if Goku can unleash all his power that he has in his universe in their universe and vice versa? And this is what I'm going to talk about, the speed of light, because I don't like when people use this term, because I feel like writers just use the term the speed of light in order to make it sound cooler. You guys have to realize actually how fast the speed of light is. It's like 0.3 or 0.2. If you round it up, it's like 0.3 of a second. Like, 3/10 of a second. That is ridiculously fast. And then people want to say, oh, well, Deku, he dodged radio waves, so he's faster than the speed of light. I don't know how I feel about that, because we've seen this ninja Deku run, and he hasn't, I don't think he's transcended faster than the eye can see. That's fast. The speed of light's faster than what we can see. I personally don't see, I've never seen him do that, because if that were the case during, I think it was the exam where he got his provisional license, why was he running where people could still keep up with him? Because if he's faster than the speed of light, then how come whenever he gets in a fight with people like Muscular, well, not, I was going to say Overhaul, but he can't keep up, but Gentle Criminal, how come they were able to keep up with him, even though Deku's quirk enhances his physical abilities? Because I don't think technically Deku's as fast as the speed of light. And technically Killua's faster than the speed of light, because he channels lightning throughout his body with Nen, etc. When it rains, you see the lightning strike before you hear the thunder. But the problem I have, if Killua is faster than the speed of light like we say he is, then how is it somebody was able to keep up with him on a motorcycle? And how come he was running on a highway where people could see, well, they could keep up with him? If he's so-called faster than the speed of light, a motorcycle, no matter what universe it is not going to transcend physics and transcend time. So I don't think, like, the speed of light is a little bit, people use it more as exaggeration than it actually being true. Now, there are some characters that actually transcend time itself and are actually super fast, right? Goku and Gojo, they can transport in an instant. They're the speed of light because they can transport instantly. Gojo with his infinity, I forget what it's called, but Gojo's broken, Goku instant transmission. And I want to say, look at Sasuke, his Rinnegan, he can move in an instant. And then there's characters within One Piece, they were able to dodge actual lightning, and that was in the early points of this series, and they can dodge air. They can dodge a lot of stuff, all right? I think it's been proven that the characters are faster than the speed of light. But at the same time, some characters can still be the speed of light, but still be faster, right? I don't think it's a question who's faster, Naruto or Goku. Goku can move in an instant, but Naruto still can move at light speed. But Goku's still faster, but they both can move at the speed of light. So I don't like whenever people use that as feats or anything, because it's writers just using exaggeration instead of it being actual facts. And this is where I want to talk about the power systems. If you guys don't know what power systems are, stuff like Ki, Haki, Chakra, Nen, Cursed Energy, Alchemy, Quirks, etc. I want to talk about that because how do we know if Goku were to go into the Naruto universe? How do we know if he was able to constantly use Ki like he did in his universe? Because technically in Naruto's universe they use chakra, so Goku couldn't transform because he wouldn't have the Ki that he would, like he normally would in his universe. He would have chakra, and Goku has no knowledge of using chakra. So if he were to just, stroll on into the Naruto universe and all of a sudden he's like, I want to fight you, Naruto, well, Goku no longer has access to Ki because that's not what they use in that universe. Just like Haki, if Goku were to go into the One Piece universe, well, they use Haki. Haki's just like Ki is within everybody, but Goku he's not in his own universe anymore, so he can't transform anymore. So I don't see why people don't take power system into consideration. And how do we know if one power system is not stronger than the other? I'm not a big fan of Nen. I don't dislike it. It's just, I feel like people hype it up a lot because it's so complex. But let's use Nen for example. We've seen Killua, he was able to lift a couple tons before he did any Nen training, before he is at the series he is now. It was like the early chapters, right after the Hunter exams. Killua's best feat at the time, he was able to move fast enough and strong enough to puncture through somebody's chest and rip out their heart. And so, Killua, he trained, but then he fought, without the training, I guess, he fought this guy named Zushi. And Zushi, physically, Killua was stronger, but he barely did any damage to him because Zushi was using Ten, a form of Nen, and so he didn't sustain any damage. So how do we know that if Goku were to go into Hunter x Hunter world, he were to fight Gon, if Goku without any ki, how would he be able to keep up and be able to deal damage to Gon? Because Goku can't power up at this point, and Gon's Nen might be stronger than Goku without anything. And that goes the same way. If Gon were to go to Dragon Ball, Gon may not be able to use Nen anymore because that's not what's in that series. That's not what's in that universe. So how do we know if Gon will be able to use his Nen? And if Gon, has ki now, his ki is not going to be as strong as Goku, because Goku's been training with ki, 40 years? So I feel like that's a debate that we need to, and something we need to take into consideration. And then I feel like people hate on One Piece characters a lot because realistically, especially Logia users, right? I got a lot of hate on my Luffy versus Goku video. I should have been a little bit more specific with the guidelines, but it is what it is. But Logias, basically, they're natural elements. So there's only two ways you can beat them. One is use Haki, and two is have a counteract the opposite element. What I mean by that, if somebody has fire, then you have to use ice or water. If somebody has sand, then use water, because water turns sand into mud, etc. Well, one, if Goku's fighting them, he's not going to have any water or fire or whatever on deck. And two, Goku doesn't have Haki, so how is he beating them? And I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, he's going to use a Hakai. Well, okay, but Ace isn't the bad guy. So if Goku were to fight Ace, in a friend, how Goku likes to challenge people? If he were to fight Ace, he's going to challenge him, but he's not going to fight with intent to kill him. And I feel like Goku Tars, they don't know that as his character. And so how would Goku, without any Haki, without any magma or water or ice, how is he going to be able to keep up with Ace? He's not. And granted, and if this is why I'm saying we're in a one-on-one situation, neither side has prep time. Basically, think of it as the World Martial Arts Tournament. So there's no sealing techniques, because technically, without having Haki or other element, you can beat a Logia user by sealing them with the evil containment wave or different sealing jutsus, etc. But they don't have that at their disposal when it's just hands. So to conclude, I don't think we should any longer scale outside of a same universe. I feel like there's too many factors, and power systems really play a big role in who would end up winning the fight. And like I said, you guys don't have to agree with me. I just wanted to give you guys this scenario and these thoughts of mine that I've been thinking about. So let me know what you guys think about them. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new one. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. It's on the screen in the description below. And also follow me on TikTok. It's the same thing. I've been posting a lot more on there. My videos have been doing pretty good. I've had a couple of them break the multi-thousand marks. That's pretty cool. But thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.